In other news tonight, Russia's deadliest attack on Ukraine in nearly a year. President Trump sending a direct message to Vladimir Putin, telling him, quote, "Vladimir, stop." But it all comes after the U.S. proposed to Ukraine to give up the land taken by Russia since the invasion. And tonight, President Trump is now being asked, what is Russia giving up? Here's Martha Raddatz.
Tonight, Ukrainians reeling after the largest Russian attack on the country in nearly a year. Missiles and drones striking the capital, Kyiv, leaving at least a dozen dead and more than 100 wounded. An attack that prompted President Trump, whose administration is trying to broker a peace agreement, to directly call out Russia's President Vladimir Putin, writing on social media, "Vladimir, stop." And then from the Oval Office,
I didn't like last night. I wasn't happy with it. And we're in the midst of talking peace, and missiles were fired.
The strikes coming just hours after Trump lashed out at Ukraine's President Vladimir Zelensky for rejecting the U.S. peace proposal that would prohibit NATO membership for Ukraine and would force Ukraine to give up land that Russia has seized since its invasion, in addition to giving up Crimea. Zelensky saying, "We will negotiate, we will not surrender." Today, in a meeting with NATO ally Norway, Trump was asked what concessions he is asking of Russia, the country that invaded Ukraine.
Stopping the war, stopping taking the whole country. Pretty big concession.
Certainly not a big concession in the eyes of President Zelensky, who would have to allow Russia to keep land it seized illegally. Zelensky saying there must be real pressure on Russia to stop this. Russia continues killing civilians. That means Putin is not afraid. President Trump was asked today if there was a deadline to reach a deal after his vice president said the U.S. would walk away if there was not a deal soon. Trump said he has his own deadline, and after that, he said we're going to have a much different attitude. David?
All right, Martha Raddatz in Washington for us tonight. Martha, thank you.